So everyone, welcome to the Power Play with CJ. Just going to focus in on what's next for Jumbo Joe and Patrick Marleau, as both 37-year-old San Jose Sharks will be unrestricted free agents on July 1st. We'll start with Marleau. I honestly thought for sure he would have been traded by now because over the last few years, the only team he's ever played for, San Jose, there's been some discontent between him and the franchise, and there's been trade rumors. He wanted to trade to the Rangers at one point, or LA or Anaheim. So now that his contract's up, I think he will explore free agency. I think if he does leave, he'll stay in California and go to either Anaheim or San Jose. Which, by the way, guys, California's a big state. Just because he's staying, I mean, the whole staying in California thing, I know I'm echoing those sentiments. I mean, it's like moving from New York to fucking Virginia or North Carolina, to put it in the terms of one state for my non-geographically informed friends. But, you look at that, and then I think if the Ducks, Kings are, a similar Western Conference team that's, obviously the Kings, I wouldn't say contenders anymore, but they're not that far off. They're not Vancouver. No disrespect to the Canucks, because I know Canucks fans get up in arms over shit like that. But, we'll see. And I think, you look at it from his perspective, I think there's a chance he doubles back to the Sharks if there isn't a deal he wants in free agency. Jumbo. I thought for sure Jumbo was going to end his career as a Shark. I think there's a good chance of that. But how much money do you want to pay a 37-year-old who's, I know he had 82 points in 15-16, dipped to 50 points this past year, and is coming off a torn ACL and an MCL. Now, I know he played through it in the playoffs, and, the Boston media will still call him a pussy because that's what the Boston media does. It's like their one fucking thing. But there's got to be an Eastern Conference team that'll look at him and say, you know what, Joe, come play here. My dad said for years and years and years and years that he's going to end up playing for the Maple Leafs before it's all said and done. He's going to be the guy that plays his hometown team, and there's not a fit there. What are you going to do? Have him play over Austin Matthews? I mean, maybe they trade Bozak and then you get older by signing Joe? It doesn't make any sense, dude. So that's that. But the one situation I think would be funny for a number of reasons is Montreal. Mark Bergevin is just dumb enough to trade Galchenyuk to address, let's just say, the blue line. Let's just say he does Galchenyuk for fucking pick a defenseman. Galchenyuk for Cam Fowler. And I'm not saying that's trade, let's just spitball me. But he doesn't get a center in return. Strikes out in free agency on, I know Panito's not a number one center, but you catch my drift. And then he's caught with his pants down, has to sign Joe Thornton to replace Galchenyuk, even though, again, Galchenyuk's not supposed to play center next year, but whatever. The Habs are what they are. So Jumbo is under a multi-year contract as a 37-year-old with the Montreal Canadiens, and the fans of Boston would love it, by the way, too, because get the boo Joe Thornton, because people not saying, like, I'm a sane Bruins fan. A lot of the crazy ones, they're like, oh, you never have to be a Bruin guy. It's like, no, he did. He played in the fucking playoffs with broken ribs in 2004. And just read the Gospel of Kevin Paul DuPont some more. No big deal. So that's... I think there's a chance they're both back in San Jose. I think there's a chance one of them's back in San Jose. I think there's a chance neither of them back in San Jose. So we essentially just went around and around and around and arrived at the same conclusion. But that's the thing. I mean, and then the free agency this year is just weird because, you got to factor in Vegas. You got to factor in, the play is supposed to vote that the cap's going to go up. But, how much money do you want to invest in two 37-year-olds is my next question. Figure that one out. Anyway, that's all I got. Episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for episodes for the season and beyond. Later, guys.